to the channel. Today we're going to make some cocoa protein bites. To me it's just like chocolate cookie dough, but healthy. You'll see a few ways that I made these into great snacks. First we're going to take some boiling water and soften our Medjool dates and our raw cashews. We're going to let those sit for a while to soften up. Meanwhile, we're going to add the ingredients to the food processor. You're going to need 2 cups of oats. I used old-fashioned, but you can use quick oats because we're going to process them. Here I use some plant-based protein powder, chocolate flavored. Here I'm adding a tablespoon of cocoa powder and some PB Fit. I love this powder and use it a lot. Then I have some ground flax seeds that I store in the freezer. They're good for binding things together. And then a half a teaspoon of salt to bring out some of the flavors. That's it for our dry ingredients. We're going to process those until they are smooth like a flour. I just love this birthday present that I got. I haven't had a food processor since I used my mom's 1978 one. Here I have a can of chickpeas that I've drained. Remember to save the aquafaba. We have 1/4 cup of those softened cashews. And then the dates. If you like yours a little bit sweeter, feel free to add 1 or more dates than that. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And that's going to be it for our wet ingredients. And we're going to process all this together. You're going to notice that it's a little bit powdery. It's going to need some extra liquid, and that's why we saved our aquafaba. You're not going to use all of that aquafaba. You're just going to drizzle it in bit by bit until it starts to form a ball. This may take a little bit of stopping and starting your machine. You'll see I'm going to need to take the lid off, and I'm going to have to scrape the sides. You'll do that for a bit until things are kind of loosened up, testing the consistency. And then we're going to mix it again, trying to get it to form a ball. Looks like it's going to take a little bit more aquafaba. I think altogether I used between 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup. It's going to depend on how many dates you add and things like that. Test the consistency. It should hold together well, but not be runny at all. You also want to test the flavor. Do you need to add anything? I felt like mine needed a little more chocolate flavor, so I added another tablespoon of cocoa powder. And then I also added another 1/2 scoop of the chocolate protein powder. Now it is ready. And there's lots of things you can do with it. I like to store it in the refrigerator in a covered container, and sometimes I'll just take a spoon and eat it off of a spoon. There's other ways to eat it too. You can see here I'm taking a strawberry and I'm going to cover it in chocolate. Not exactly like the kind of chocolate cover that comes out of a fountain. But hey, it's kind of fun when you stick it on a cocktail fork and eat it like a lollipop. Next I had some blueberries, and I'm just going to make a chocolate dough ball. And I'm going to push in some blueberries all on the sides. It's kind of funny looking, looks like a little asteroid or some kind of space creature. It sure did taste good. Then with the rest of the dough, I made them into balls, rolling them in PB2 and protein powder. They make a perfect energizing snack. Let me know if you give this recipe a try. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.